Baylee, what are you doing here?
Sydney, what are you doing here?
Hi, and welcome back to What Am I Doing Here with your host, Sydney
And Baylee.
And we're back for episode, I don't even know, of season 2.
I know.
Crazy. We're almost done with the first
semester of
Well,
college.
no, it's
not
our
oh my
god! It's not our first
semester.
It's our third semester.
I'm gonna say first semester of like
this year. But yeah. Also, I feel like I'm giving like forehead today, so like, sorry
I think
if she's
it's today.
gleaming
It's okay.
and glowing. You know what I'm saying? But this week's episode is titled "Back in My Day." Because we are gonna reminisce on like some childhood experiences, Halloween, because Halloween weekend was this past week. We got tea with that, by the way.
Oh god.
We have a lot of things going on TikTok we want to talk about. We have some celebrity tea we want to address today. And I don't know. I think it's just gonna be it's gonna be pretty entertaining.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. But I think we're gonna talk about how we hit over 100 views on one of the episodes that we uploaded. And we used to have 5 subscribers, but now we have 9.
That's
so
a good increase.
It's like an increase. Yeah, we were like shocked when we saw that. We were like, oh my god. So if you watched that video, thank you so much. We appreciate you and your time. I know it's precious. Trust me. I don't waste my time either. But Baylee's Halloween costume changed. She didn't go as what she originally was going to go for.
I'm gonna save it for another year. So I was supposed to be like a maid and then have a little plaid that says cut and be like serving cunt. But I just didn't know how I was gonna do it. Waited last minute, basically. Sorry. So I went as Maxine from the movie X, which she's played by Mia Goth, and she's like the final girl of this movie. A little crazy, love it. Got to wear overalls. I think I looked cute. It was fun.
Yeah, no, she really did slay that outfit. Me and Kelsey were the devil. We both put pictures of both of our Halloween costumes, but we had a great time. On Friday, me and Kelsey went over to where Chase stays, and we went to the club, and it was packed. Lines around the motherfucking building. Like, everybody was in their Halloween costumes. It was good. It was fun. We paid to get in. Like, we had a great time. We went home. Like, whatever. But then on Saturday, our school throws like, people that go to our school, they throw a block party every Halloween
off campus.
So we go because no association with where we go, and like we just want to have a good time, like whatever. So we're all in our room, like my room. We all got ready together. We were taking pictures. We were about to go, and it was a little bit chilly, but we were facing it through. Like, we didn't care about the weather. And this party is only like a few, not even a block. It's like a 2-minute walk.
Not even 2 minutes. I feel like
if you ran,
a brisk little walk.
Yeah, it's like not even that far out. We're kind of lucky with that. But we went, and a lot of people from our school go.
It was really fun. I don't think the music was bad, which usually I'm a little afraid of the music at certain parties on campus. But no, there was a lot of people. Costumes were slain. I loved every girl I saw. I was like, I love your costume. A lot of her friends went, so that was really fun just to hang out and have fun. But yeah, it was a night to remember.
It was.
You could say.
And I can tell you why right now.
Yeah.
So we're enjoying our party, and we're just gonna call subject. We have known this person for quite a while now. So Baylee, go ahead, take away your start of the story.
So I'm minding my business, being me, and I have a friend of mine come up and say, hey, like a little wind coming through. Subject called you a fake ass bitch. And I was gagged. I was gagged. So I did the sensible thing and turned straight to Sydney and go, subject called me a fake ass bitch. Take it away, Sydney. What did you do?
I have had, like, not problems, but I just have had a disliking for this person for a long time. Ever since I started coming here, and the only reason I never said my piece or anything was because Baylee always defended them. It was always like, just let them live. They ain't affecting you. They ain't doing nothing. Like, just, like, whatever. And the moment I found out I had a reason to protect somebody and say what I wanted to say, I was gonna do it. So I hunted. I got red in my eyes. I was on a hunt for this person, and I was like, I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna say my piece, and I'm gonna say what I want to say. And so I did. And I got up in her face, and I was like, can we stop talking bad about people? Like, please? Like, I really don't want to have my ones with you right now, but embarrass you in front of everybody at this function and in front of your partner. So let's not do that. Please and thank you. And Kelsey was saying her piece, and I took them both, and we just left, and our adrenaline was up, and we had a great rest of the night.
Baylee did stand there and go the whole time. I felt real loved. I felt protected. I was like, oh my god, guys, people actually like me. They would do this for me. I felt, but like you had like your own thing with her, so I was like, good for them. Good for you.
Yeah, I got to close that chapter of my book. Like, now I can just act like I don't. Like, I never know I don't know their name, I don't know who they are, I don't know why they came here. Like, I'm back to that stage, and I'm completely okay with that.
Yeah. And I'm completely okay not talking to this person again. It did suck because we, you know, I met them, like, the people say, like, your college friends aren't always gonna, like, you could know them for 2 years, and then, you know, you just outgrow people, and I think that's what happened, and that's okay.
Yeah, it does suck, but it's just like,
what can I do?
What would you rather have?
Yeah.
Like, hold on to this friendship, or just let your energy not be drained all the time. But, like, talking about Halloween, I was on TikTok the day after, like, Tuesday was Halloween, and nobody trick-or-treats anymore.
Oh, yeah. I do think because where we live, it got really cold on Halloween, like, there was snow. So I don't know if that's what caused, at least where I live, there was a ton of kids. Like, my parents went through like 400 pieces of candy that night, which I thought was really good for where I live. But yeah, there's all these like people our age are like late 20s going excited to finally like give kids candy, and then like no one showed up. And there was like a lot of trunk or treating, which I've never done, never will.
I think I've only been to a trunk or treat once, and it was not very good.
Like, I remember being so excited to walk around my whole neighborhood as a kid and, like, see all the nice houses, because you know, they would give the best candy. And the fact that, like, there's kids out there that don't even trick-or-treat. Like, I know parents, like, working hard and all that stuff, like, you don't even want to probably, like, leave the house after you're done with work. But, like, your kids deserve to go and experience that. I know there's other things, well, like, kidnappings can happen, stuffing candy, but like there's like things they say like check the candy afterwards, like give your kid a lead bracelet, watch your kids. Like, I don't know, it just makes me sad.
Yeah, when I was a child, Halloween was like the most popular holiday.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was so excited because you would do candy trades where you would the next day or that Monday after or like whatever day was at the school, everybody brought their candy, and it was just an unspoken rule, like, bring your candy and I'll trade you my Twizzlers for your Hershey's bar, and that's what we're gonna do. And me and my sister, right after we got back from trick-or-treating, would both sit on the floor, take out our candy, separate it, decide what we were not going to trade, and then sit there and trade candy. And it was just a memory I'll forever cherish. Like, I loved it so much, and it makes me sad that it's not really like that. But I think the pandemic did fuck it up a lot.
This is my dad will appreciate this. This is one's for you, Drexel. But there was like this rule, like when I went trick-or-treating with my sister, like if someone drops their candy, like between the two of us, the other person's allowed to take it, because why aren't you holding your bucket right? So some poor girl drops her candy on the ground, and Chloe books it straight for this girl and starts, and my dad's like, not with other, no, sorry, no, because you told me someone drops their candy, that's free range. And Chloe took that seriously. Chloe took that fucking seriously. I remember, oh my god, we thought Chloe got kidnapped once. Yeah, I remember this. Like, oh god, they weren't. They're fine. But they weren't feeling good, and we're like in the back of my neighborhood. Like, we've walked the whole thing. We're making it to like the final round before we walk back, and I see a friend I'm talking and all that stuff, and I turn around and I don't see my sibling anywhere. Okay, they're with my dad. They're whatever. No, they are nowhere to be seen. They are gone. And so, of course, like, there's police officers around our neighborhood. It's Halloween. And so, we tell the police. We're like, and we're, like, screaming Chloe's name. I'm freaking the fuck out, because was I supposed to be in charge of this? Like, I didn't think, like, we can't get a hold of my mom. Don't know what she's doing. So we get back to the house. Chloe's there. Chloe's like, I told someone I was going. And we were like, you didn't, though. None of us heard. Did any of us respond back? No. Well, and I was like, oh, they were fine, though. Like, they came home. They texted me. Oh, they texted you, huh?
The one that was not with the...
And my mom was like, my phone's dead. I was gagged. But they're fine. And then we told the police later, like, oh, just call off the search. We're good. But, like, I was shitting myself for a minute. Like, worst fear, my sibling gets kidnapped.
Were you a pillowcase or were you a bucket?
Bucket. My pumpkin pink bucket. Sorry. Real.
I was a pillowcase. I always bought 2 pillowcases and I would fill them both up because in Florida, where I grew up, Halloween was like a gas holiday, so everybody was handing out candy, and I would always get 2 pillowcases full of candy, and then I'd have that candy for a long time.
My parents would steal our candy. Don't even deny it, y'all. Don't even deny. I know y'all would. I didn't like chocolate. Like, I don't like Reese's Pieces. I know, controversial. I don't like the mix of chocolate and peanut butter. I think it's weird to me. And it hurts. I have soft teeth, or like I don't know, sensitive teeth. So like sweet. If I eat a lot of sweet things now, like my teeth just hurt. I think I just bumped the mic. Sorry. But like anything that's like the Tootsie Rolls, the Fruit Chew ones, I fuck those up.
Yes, the orange one and the blue one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's the vanilla. Oh my god, yeah. What else? Twizzlers. I've always loved Twizzlers.
What's your favorite Halloween candy though?
Oh fuck, hold on.
Mine are Dots.
Dots are fucking gas.
I love Dots.
Airheads are gas to me. I do fuck up a little box of Nerds. But the
Or the
Nerd
Fun
Chew-
Dip. Oh, whenever I get fucking
Fun Dip. No, that was specifically for like Valentine's Day. That's what everyone brought for Valentine's Day, and I would get such a sugar high as a kid. It was great.
I loved Fun Dip.
Question: are you a popcorn ball girl?
No.
Okay, I am. I love popcorn balls.
But I'm a candy corn gal. I love candy corn, and I love the little pumpkins.
The pumpkins are gas. I'm trying to think. What else? Any sucker dum-dums, fuck those up. And then my parents were like, you have to be careful eating those, because they're poison. I said, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Crunch Bars? Oh, fuck up a Crunch Bar.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Butterfingers. I fucked up. I like teeth bars, the toffee.
I did not like those. And it took me a minute to like paydays. I don't like Almond Joys. I don't like Mounds. Fuck them.
Coconut? I can't do coconut.
Me neither. I only like the smell of it. I do not like the taste.
I'm trying to think. I don't like Snickers. Mostly because I think my mom would just snatch them all, so I never got a chance to have them as a kid. Twix are good. God, I fuck up with Twix. I'm trying to think what else. M&M's, the peanut ones, those are fucking gas, and I have some in my room right now, and I will be eating them later.
Oh, okay.
So
I think I have some in my bag from my social work class. And now that we've discussed Halloween, I think we need to talk about our celebrity beef that we have right now. So I was just scrolling on TikTok, or I think maybe I was just looking on Snapchat, and the D'Amelia's video pops up, and it's of them in Walmart, and they're on this. It's like this montage video of them shopping, invest, like cashing people out. Excuse me. Basically just pretending like they're working and like they're just having a great time with the employees, like whatever, and like doing their little photo shoot, and everybody is mad,
as they should. I was pissed. I'm like, that's just crazy to me. Like, oh, this is just some like afternoon where I get to pretend to work. Like, we've worked at Walmart. It is not fun.
No, it's awful.
It was fucking awful.
The management is awful. The way they treat you, the compromise is not there. The caring for people is not there. Like,
and we were teenagers working at this fucking big company that didn't have a union, didn't really give a fuck. It was bad. It changed me, humbled me.
And to think it just really made me mad. Like,
and they're rich.
It would have been different. You go in there, take a few pictures, your products on the shelf, how cool, how nice. now I'm gonna go because like I respect people's time and their work and like what they do, but now I'm gonna put on a vest and act like this is what I do for a living when I'm just gonna take it off in 30 minutes and act like I was never there and just post it for entertainment purposes.
And know I'm gonna get money off of it way more than any worker
ever did
at that store would get in a year. Isn't that fucking crazy? The gap between like the middle class and the like upper class is fucking huge.
Ginormous. It'll never be made.
It'll never, no. There'll be the 1%. I'm sure it'll get smaller when we get older, like to like the 0.5%. And I think that's just fucking crazy. And I think the lower middle class like range is gonna get bigger because it's just fucked. Everything's expensive now, and the way that the minimum wage is still not, you can't live off that. You just fucking can't. If anyone says that you can, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself respectfully. So.
Yeah, it's not for me. And I'm not saying what they don't do is hard for a living. I'm just saying it's a lot not stressful, but a lot less tolling physically and mentally, because you're only dealing, you are dealing with people you hired, you chose.
You're the boss.
You're the boss. You are the center. You are the brand. You are the ones that are getting your pictures taken. You're not touching the pictures afterwards. You're probably not posting on your own personal Instagram. Yeah. Like, somebody's constructing that for you. Like, people are editing your pictures. Like, it's not like, and then Dixie made a sly ass comment.
Oh my god.
I don't want to work anymore.
I just want to marry rich and not work. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Because you are the marrying, like,
you're the rich.
You're the rich. Like,
you have your own TV show. You have a perfume line, clothing line.
The popcorn brand, TikTok, social media famous, YouTube channel, Dancing with the... No, she didn't do Dancing with the... Her family did Dancing with the Stars, but... Oh, hella,
you have made a name for yourself, and I get like, oh, I don't just want to be in the public anymore. Suck it the fuck up. Honestly, I wouldn't complain. Guys, I wouldn't complain if I was famous. I would sit there and go, yeah, like... And the way that, like, okay, you don't work anymore, like, I don't know what to... I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, could never. I mean, I don't want to work anymore either, but it's not like
I have the ability.
This luxurious job.
And she gets to choose when she wants to work. Like, I don't want to work today, and she's fine. Because, like, it won't affect her that much. She can still go out and get groceries and get gas. Oh, but she can't get her Louis Vuitton thing? Fine, go do a little post and get that money. But, like, I don't know. And I'm going to be honest, it might be controversial. I don't get luxury stuff. Like, I really don't. Maybe that's just because I'm like, I don't have the money for luxury stuff. Like, there's Coach purses.
If I was well off, like monetarily fine, I wouldn't buy a house I wouldn't even buy an expensive house. I would just buy a house that I liked. I would buy a car that worked, and I would save my money and pay for experience. You would never catch me with more than 2 cars. You would never catch me owning more than 1 house. Like, there maybe a vacation apartment, maybe a condo, but I don't think I would ever buy more than 1 house unless I was buying it for somebody else. But I just think people like that are a little, couldn't you be doing something else with your money?
And you could be like, oh, I don't know what to do with my money. Give it to people. There's so many like I don't know, there's so many things you benefit, like so many people can benefit from your money. Like the homelessness, donate. Red Cross, donate for that. There's relief funds for what's going on in the Middle East right now.
And if you don't trust people with your like money, do it yourself. Start something yourself, like whatever. Like it just, I don't know. That comment just really pissed me off.
And they're so young. It's like, you're telling me you're young and this is what your job is, and you're tired? I don't think we feel. I don't think Daisy went to college. I don't think Charlie's going to college. Like, go to college. Figure something out. Like, do something. I don't know. It just makes me...
I feel like they don't necessarily have to go to school, but, like, I just think that they don't need to complain about what they have.
Yeah.
Publicly. Like, keep your personal problems with people that also share your personal problems. Don't share your third world problems to people that are struggling to even...
Just, make it day to day.
Like, that... I don't know. But moving on.
Who do you think we got a lot of?
I think so. Our episode is all about reminiscing our childhood and like talking about when we were like little and like what we grew up with, because children nowadays are different.
When we were talking about this, I take ASL, and my instructor, of course, is like a doctor, and I don't think ASL, but like she did know that she was an interpreter, and she works with kids because she can interpret. And like, you know how we do phone? Their phone is this now, or like it's like their palm. They're like, hello, like that's crazy. You're telling me this is a phone to them? Or like how we take pics like that. They take pictures like this. Like that's the button. Are we gagged?
Are we gagged? Like selfie.
Yeah. Take a pic. Take a pic. Like you're not like. Isn't that crazy?
Stop, because I was always
Isn't that fucking. I know. Dude, like I'm taking a pic right. And you're hello, no. Like that, yeah. That does, even if when I have a smartphone, and this still feels more appropriate than this. That's crazy. No, when I was little, I wish I cherished it a little bit more. You know what I mean? And like, I think I have such a hate-love thing like with nostalgia about my childhood.
Me too.
Because like, I'll never experience that again. But also at the same time, now I'm so grown up. Like, this is what, like, I have reached the age now of what little Baylee wanted to be. I can't wait till when I'm 18. Well, we're here, bitch. Now what?
I think the reason I have such a problem with it is because, yes, my childhood was not good, but it was not my problem. It was not my fault that my life wasn't okay. I was the victim in that story, and I'm not in any type of way, but I was just going with the flow. I was living the life I was given. I was like whatever. But now all my problems are my problems, and everything that happens to me is my fault. And like, even if that isn't true, I will always believe that, because there's nobody to blame but me. So I love thinking back about it, but my life wasn't good, but back then, but my life's a lot better now. It's the feeling of happiness. I was a lot happier back in that shitty situation than I am now in this kind of okay situation.
That makes sense. No, yeah, I think I have, you know, a lot of siblings, 3 of them, my parents. I had a roof over my head, and, you know, but like, other thing, I mean, there were things that like sucked, but like, I agree, like, now my problems are mine. Like, if I fuck up, who's to blame? Me. Because you're an adult now, Baylee. You can't just sit there and go, it's because my mom raised me. No, Baylee, you have been raised enough.
And now you're your own person. And, like, you were supposed to take everything that your childhood made you and make it better.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm not doing a good job about it, but that's okay.
Like, little Sydney never thought that I would be able to buy a car. And me doing that was an amazing feeling. But buying the car sucked ass. Like, all the work, all the complications, all the shit that I had to put up with, those like 8, 9, 10 months of me paying off that car twice a month sucked ass. But I did it. And unlike Baylee, I'm not doing this, but I just grew up in poverty. Like, sometimes I didn't have a roof over my head. I was dealing with CPS. I was dealing with all these things. So I think that I just wish I could get the brain of little Sydney and live it to this right now. Yeah. So I think all that wear down shit wore me down so much to where I can't even enjoy the life that I had built for myself now.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think one thing we really, like, as a kid, we're like, I can't wait to drive a car, and that process fucking does suck. I know this is not any, this is the only way, I guess. Like, you know, you have to take all the classes and in cars and all this stuff, and it's like, fuck, I just want to drive. Like, this is the only, like, things are so much harder. And
because you're not thinking about the steps when you're little. You just think it's, I want a car, I'm gonna get a car.
And I get to drive.
Like that. It's not like that at all.
No.
And playing outside has changed so much. I don't know. I'm not gonna say kids don't play outside anymore, because I don't got kids. I don't live in a neighborhood with kids. I don't live in a residential, you know what I'm saying? So I don't, like, whatever.
No.
But technology has taken over.
God, yeah.
So I'm a little, because when I was little, you had play clothes, you had outside clothes, you had school clothes, you had out clothes, and then you had like nice formal clothes.
Like Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, Easter, church if you went,
and
clothes.
Like play clothes were like play outside clothes were leggings with holes in them, shirts that were dirty, and if you ruined a school clothes, it went to the play clothes.
Yeah.
Like it was just a cycle until it had to be thrown in the trash.
Yeah, because it was hanging on a thread. No, I remember. Oh God, I remember that it like. I wish like I could hear my mom go, if you come back inside again, you're not going back out. That's how like it was. Like we were running for water and running for something, go back outside. We would ride our bikes, we would beg to be outside with all our friends that lived in the neighborhood.
The bike, the green box,
Oh my God, the green box!
Yes,
God, used to fuck around with that green box.
Yeah, that's where everybody met up. Like meet at the green box 3
it's not that bitch. I'm surprised I was not shocked. I mean,
and I lived in a trailer park a couple times in my life, and I'm sorry, those were the best times in my childhood because kids got together every day. We explored the woods. We did our little adventures. We had beef with each other for 30 minutes and hated each other, and then we'd like each other again, and we would act like we were all this dramatic shit. But it was a good time. It was so dramatic for no reason.
No, yeah. I just like kick the bucket. I lived in a cul-de-sac, which is just like a circle of houses kind of a thing. So it's kind of like its own neighborhood to me, kind of the way that's how I see it. So like my neighbors are close, like at least our families are, because we're in our own little bubble. Like kick the bucket in the middle of the thing. Like we had our whole circle. Like the adults knew like if we wanted to like ride bikes, like careful when you drive out because all the kids are out there at that time. And I would do anything to go back. And like the smell of grass in summer as a kid.
It was, you'll never get that back.
No.
And there was this one time. So I was the oldest of our friend group. I always am. Like, cause I hanged out with my sister. I was hanging out with my sister. My sister was younger than me, so she just attracted her friends, and I just hang out with them. But it wasn't like insanely. It was like a variant of ages, but whatever. So I was like a leader in a way. Everybody looked at me for their knowledge, and we were in the woods, and we found this big rubber tire, big fat rubber tire. Where this bitch come from, we don't know, but we found it. And I was like, I want to start a bonfire. And I know rubber don't burn. So we're going to make the fire in the middle of this big ass rubber tire in the middle of the woods. So we put the big ass tire in the middle of the woods. We put sticks, leaves, moss, all that shit in there. My sister and her friend went back to my house to grab nail polish from our hot dogs. I had a lighter already, and so I lit the little leaf, and it was just going, and then they come back, and they said, how much should we put on it? And I said, put the whole bottle. So
I'm sorry, the whole bottle of acetone?
Unscrewed it, dumped it all on there, flames, and we were like, oh, it's gonna cool down. The tire caught on fire.
Yeah.
And I sat there, watched the black smoke arise from the middle of the woods, and said, oh my fucking God, what are we gonna do? Nobody had any water. Nobody, like, it was like fall, like it is now.
Yeah.
Dry season. Things are gonna, a tree branch caught on fire, fell down onto the fire. The fire's a little smaller right now. All the dudes we were with whip it out and pee on it. Didn't help at all. And then everybody's taking mud, throwing it on that bitch, and then they find a rug embedded in the dirt. So they pull this rug, they unroot this bitch from the ground, and they throw that bitch over the fire. And we're like, we did it.
Oh, yeah.
And then it started burning a hole.
Y'all didn't call 911?
No. Nobody called the police, nobody called the fire department. It was just me and like 3 other people. Everybody else scurried out of there. There was this one bitch, she was like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I have to go, guys, I have to go, I can't do this. And we were like,
okay. Again, kids, we were dramatic.
Yeah, we were very dramatic, but that, I will never forget that period, because we just left. We all just kind of walked away.
Did it?
The fire like went down and like the rug was fine, so we just walked away.
That could have been a whole forest fire, everyone. I hope everyone knows. You could have been an arsonist. Sydney. Damn. I am gagged.
Stop. It was a fun, eventful time for me.
To burn up. Okay.
Okay, speaking of, I know this is gonna be a weird transition. Speaking of like fall and like whatever, me and Bailey have this. We noticed it last semester or last year. We have really bad seasonal depression.
It was so bad when we lived together. Guys would be like, "You going to class? No. You? No." And we would stay in bed. Dad, if you're listening, turn it off now. I'm serious. Like, I would rot.
It was so bad because me and Bailey would have one class a day, and then we would only go to their class twice a week, and this was only for like a month. Like, this was not bad. Our grades were still fine though, and like these were classes attendance didn't count, so it's not like we were like, it didn't affect us any type of way. We're still in college, okay? But we were just really struggling. It was cold outside. Summer and spring are my seasons. Like, I love being outside, like being tan and the sun and the like it being out, like light outside all the time. But I just hate winter. And then my mom passed away in November, but I'm like, my birthday's in November, so I was like, that also takes a toll. And then Christmas, I don't really like Christmas. So that takes a toll.
I think it's just because it gets dark, it gets, because like, what is it? Daylight savings time is coming out this Sunday, and I'm a little scared, guys. I'm a little scared because I can just feel it happening, the change of like, you don't have to get up. Stay in bed. Ooh, stay in bed. It's okay. Skip that class. Skip it right now. Okay? Who am I to argue with myself?
You said I'm always right.
I am always right. So, I don't know. I felt so bad that because my hair I stopped taking care of it sometimes. Sorry. It is the truth.
We're really bad at cleaning.
Oh my god.
Really bad. But we've exposed ourselves already. Let's not do that anymore.
We don't need to expose that because that was. We can talk about this off camera. I mean, you guys don't need to know that guy. Okay? Okay.
We can leave that alone. But it's just, I just want to let everybody know it's normal. Like, I feel like it's very normal for people to get more like sad and feel by themselves when like the cold comes, because nobody's active like that outside unless you got like a close ass friend you be with. And so I just wanted to talk about it because it's something that I know is gonna happen, and I already feel it creeping up in my toes.
Yeah. My poor roommate, this little freshman, she ain't got no clue. But I did laundry today. I actually got myself out of bed. I did work. And I think if I just keep a routine, I'll be good. Because, like, freshman Baylee didn't know how to do that. You know what I mean? Freshman Baylee was new to this. She didn't know. And, like, now I know, like, my resources is something, like, really is, like, bad. So I think I'll be good, guys. Hopefully. If not, well.
Alright, well, let's stop being depressing.
Oh,
we have our first, we have our first game of the show on this episode today. That's why I have my computer, and that's why you've never seen her before. We are going to be testing Baylee on her Taylor Swift knowledge.
I'm nervous.
So,
you know, she sprung this on me and be like, I'm testing you. Like, and then hit record like I'm gagged. Gagged a little. Didn't have a choice, but I'll play.
So, I have like this little quiz. It's from Play How Stuff Works. I'll put it somewhere.
We'll link it if you guys want to take it.
We're gonna go through, and I don't know how many questions there are, but I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go until I get bored.
Oh.
So, question number 1.
Oh, okay.
What was Taylor Swift's first album?
Debut, Taylor Swift. Is this multiple choice?
Yeah.
Cool.
It is.
Just making sure.
Released in 2006. Okay. How many songs did Taylor write or co-write on her debut album? 3, 7, or every song?
Every song. It's her debut album. It's her debut album. Who else be writing them?
Sorry, girl. This was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What was Taylor's middle name?
Allison. Getting nervous up in here. I'm sweating.
What famous country singer is name checked on Taylor's first album?
Tim McGraw. Tim motherfucking McGraw.
You are correct. Taylor lived on what kind of farm as a youngster?
Ooh.
Dairy, Christmas tree, apple.
Christmas tree. She's got a song about it.
What is Taylor's second album?
Fearless. Sorry, whoa. Had to sing a little song in my head. Taylor Swift. Fearless.
How many songs did Taylor take sole credit for writing on her first album?
Sole credit?
Mm-hmm.
What are the numbers?
2, 3, or 7?
I'm gonna say 7.
3.
3?
Yeah, wrong.
Does it say which ones? Is it Our Song, Tim McGraw, and Teardrops?
No, but once you get 3 wrong, you're all done.
Oh? Okay. Gag me.
How many songs did Taylor write alone on Fearless?
Fuck
7,
me.
4, or 2?
4. It'll be a short ass quiz, guys. I'll tell you right now. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, she's loaded. I just want to say a little.
Oh, I'm gagged. Am I right?
I don't know. I'm trying to see. Oh, you're wrong. It's 7.
7. Okay, well.
What film has Taylor written 2 songs on the soundtrack?
Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Crazier and you can change your hair. You can change your mind, and that's the way it goes. Always find a way back home. Fuck, that's the one.
What category did Taylor win when Kanye West interrupted her MTV Music Award acceptance speech?
Yeah, okay, let me hear him.
Breakthrough, video, best female.
Best female. She wanted Beyonce to win.
Yep.
Yep.
What? Taylor's lucky number.
13. 13 by the Truckers. She's born December 13, 1989.
Taylor was nominated for Best New Artist at the 2008 Grammys. Who won?
Who won?
Taylor, Paramore, and Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse? Guys, I'm scared. Yeah,
You're
I'm right.
correct.
And I'm fucking right. You're done. Not the
Where was Taylor born?
Pennsylvania.
I think this is I know that one.
Oh.
How many Grammys did Taylor win in 2010?
Oh fuck. What are
2,
the options?
4, or 1?
Okay, what's the year again?
2010.
I'm trying to think. 4. There's like a picture of her holding them. I don't know if it's 4. I think it's 4. It might be 2 guys. Woo! It's 4! Because she has a photo of him, and then she dropped one.
How many songs did Taylor write solo on her 3rd album, Speak Now?
All of them. They're all written by her. Just her. I think. Guys, I think.
Not my computer.
Woo!
What show did Taylor appear on in 2009?
Was it CSI? CSI? CSI. Yep. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna end the quiz here. Computer is not working, but thank you so much, Baylee. You got 2 wrong, but anyways.
Okay, my bad. Which
So
ones?
now we're gonna move on to Song of the Week. Childhood edition. Yeah, that was kind of hard for me. So we're gonna be talking about songs that we liked from our childhood. Baylee, you go first.
Okay, it's a fucking bop. Unwritten by Natasha. What's her last name? I don't remember her last name. And she also did Pocket Full of Sunshine.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and a love on my own. Oh, whoa. Do what you want, but you're never gonna take me. Sticks and stones are never gonna break me, yo. Oh, whoa. Take me away, take me away. Okay.
Okay, yeah, oh my god, holy shit. But like,
It was a good song. They were two good songs. They were always on the radio.
Yo, yeah. 24/7. I think they make up the 2000s for me. Like, that's what I think of.
My song is a song my dad would always play. My sister loves the song. I love the song. It's Everywhere I Go by Hollywood Undead.
That fucking song.
It's so good. It's just like a...
When I start drinking, my dick does all my thinking.
Hoes wanna be seen with me, and I like their big fat titties. 2 cups with extra filling. Get it up, I lick it quickly. Calm down, it's just a hickey. Blame it on this whiskey, sipping. I don't give a fuck if you're drunk or not. Okay, I love that song.
We get copyrighted. They said that was too
They
good.
said that was too
We're
good.
taking your money. What money?
But
What
yeah,
money?
I love that song. It's good. I think the radio does make up a lot of our childhood. The radio's not very popular anymore.
I love the radio. Okay, this is how I found out you hated Christmas music, is because I played Christmas radio stations all the time in December. And I remember you being like, Baylee, I love you. Can we please not listen to Christmas music? I never knew until you told me, like, you hated it.
Music. It's just
Fair enough.
annoying.
I fuck it up every time. Oh my god, I can't wait for Christmas.
But yeah, thank you for watching today's
thanks.
episode. It's a little bit of a long one, but we appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know about your childhood. I know it's different, but unless you were born in like 2011. Like, I saw this video of like these 12-year-olds trying to get a CD out of the CD case.
Yeah, it was a Taylor Swift one, I remember that.
And I was gagged. And then
They're
tried
like,
to put it. They said,
what is that?
I was like, okay.
It's a fucking CD. Oh my god.
But yeah, thank you for watching, and
Thank you.
we will see you in the next 2 weeks. Bye.